Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Soundstage. We've got more live music for you this week, including our usual regular features, Andy's top 5, all that kind of thing. We're bringing you all the gigs, news, reviews and interviews from around Oxfordshire's music scene. But first of all, let's see what we've got on the show this week. So all that coming up later on in the show. Right now I must just mention that I'm in a shop called 722027, which obviously I had to read off an instant auto cue there. It's on the Cowley Road and it sells sound, lighting and all kinds of other musical equipment, this kind of stuff you can see behind me. But right now we've got the Klyvz coming up on the show with their second set from the Zodiac session we recorded with them. Quite an odd bunch of people, sort of indie lyrics with drum and bass stuff, but see what you think.
Snowstorms, loud music, drugs, surrender and abandon, love, pleasure, tragedy, dancing. Snowstorms, loud music, drugs, loud music, loud music.
that was the Klyvz there with their second track in their Zodiac session for us. Now they have got various singles out soon on Richly Comic Records, so keep your eyes out in the shop for one of those. But right now, in tribute to one of Oxford's indie exports, it's Spot the Gaz. And if you can spot the Gazzer in our next section, you can win a copy of the Sneaker Pimps album.
Give me love
So that was Spot the Gaz, and if you ring 01865 311113, the number which should come up about here, I think, or here or somewhere. Anyway, if you do, you can win a copy of that Sneaker Pimps album. Right now, I'm sat in Lebanese cuisine off the Cowley Road. Stays open for as long as you're hungry, and very nice food it is too. And after you've had a bit of something to eat, then perhaps you'd like to see this band Lull, who just from the outskirts of Reading. They actually play in Reading more than they do in Oxford, but rather good they are too, or at least in my opinion. But let's see what you think. So that was Lull there, hope you enjoyed that. Coming up next though is a little article about Joel Harrison, who runs his own small little label called Richly Comic Records. He actually has the Klyvz on his books, who you saw earlier on in the show. And we're going to go to him now and find out exactly what it takes to start a little label and just see what he's like personally.
My name's Joel and I run Richly Comic Records, which is based in Witney, just outside Oxford. I run a website and the address is this. It's www.dog-2to-dot.co.uk, and you can get free music at this website for free. Music for free, you don't have to pay for it. And we listen to about 450 demo tapes a month for that website. And a lot of them are so depressingly bad that we quite literally smash them. But out of about 450, you get about 3 that are any good. Biggest success, I think, definitely has been the Klyvz. We got Single of the Week in Melody Maker and went on to get Single of the Month in Record Collector magazine. I'd like to have them signed maybe by the end of the year and then sort of work on an album, getting an album out late 2000.
So that was Joel Harrison from Richley Comic Records, and despite my slightly humorous intro, he's actually a rather nice guy, and I wish him all the luck with that label. He's sort of got that get up and go you need for the music industry, kids? But right now, unfortunately, it's time for the break, so you've got 2 minutes of rather lovely adverts in which to purchase more stuff for your home, house and garden and personal satisfaction. You may have noticed that right now I'm sat in the Brickworks, which is just along Cowley Road, one of my favourite haunts, and if you're ever on Cowley Road, then maybe you should pop in for a quick drink, and if you do, I'll make sure I'm not here. Welcome back to part 2 of the Soundstage. You may have noticed I'm still in the Brickworks because I can't possibly force myself to leave, but I might leave if the next band were playing. They're called Soma, and we recorded them down at the Zodiac. Richard Haynes is in this band as well, which you may or may not know. He also runs Dungeon Studios way out in the field just outside of Oxford, and a rather lovely band they are too.
The city lies on either side. And in between the great divide, your wildlife calls. My haunting you, it calls. My hurting didn't want to sleep tonight. 'Cause in the space you left behind, your wildlife calls. My haunting you, it calls. My hurting you,
Right now, though, we've got an interview with Exhale, a very young band. They're only about 14 or 15, the average age anyway. And they played down at the Point last week, and very good they were too. All kinds of record company interest in them, including Marsupial Management, who are managers for V2 Stereophonics, I think you'll find. But let's see what they're like when we meet them in this interview.
The gig mostly around Oxford, mostly around here, but we started getting some gigs in London, which has been great, so we hope we get more there, but mainly around Oxford. We started doing a few in London at the moment, so...
Any other interest at all?
Yeah, actually, just like here. We had someone come here from...
Platypus.
Yeah, the Platypus thing to do with Stereophonics. So not exactly sure what it was all about, but our manager knows, so... But yeah, we've had a few interested people, so...
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed, actually.
Alright, do you have a word for your...
Thank you for supporting us, everyone. It's been really great. We've had a lot of people coming to every single gig. They pay a lot of money to come and see us in London, which I know is hard when they're young and have no money, which I'm very thankful for. So, but just thanks for supporting us. It's been really great.
Now, there has been a case recently, I must just tell you this before we go to top 5, of Andy having people chase after him down the street calling him John Mellencamp. Now, he's not John Mellencamp, that's just a record that he pulled out in one of the top 5s. So he's not him, his name is Andy Clyde, and this is his top 5.
Bonjour, aujourd'hui c'est un programme spécial pour les touristes français. Aujourd'hui je parlais seulement en français.
Et hier soir, quoi, je buvais des bières et je prenais des bières de fridge.
Ah, bof, les Américains avec leur argent et leur caméra très vendue, quoi, et c'est voix fort et je les déteste, hein, c'est pas télévision. Ce que je déteste à Oxford, c'est les touristes, quoi, avec leurs sacs et ils sont toujours assis sur le trottoir au devant de McDonald's. Tu sais quoi, c'est pas du tout un toaster. Et alors, on marchait à travers le champ et il y avait des insectes, des grands insectes qui nous attaquaient et puis c'était du ciel, c'était Hiramika Hi-Fi. Eh ben, j'ai fini. Et aujourd'hui, comme tu sais, je parlais de la maison, quoi, et tous les trucs qu'on trouve à la maison qui sont des trucs électroniques, quoi, et on dit en anglais appliance.
But right now, it's the What's On guide with what's coming up over this weekend, gig-wise, what's on, where it's on, and when it's on. In fact, the only thing it won't do for you is buy you a small music shop. So that was the What's On guide, and I expect, or at least I hope, to see you at one of those gigs, and if you don't, I'll be round your house to ask you why. Right now, I'm going back to my house with my sad loaf of bread. I've had enough of the band show for this week, so I'm going home for some toast.
Look, I am not John Mellencamp, alright?